Hello my beautiful pandas, and welcome to WoW-UP episode 13. I hope you're all doing well and had a very great week. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are. Now, this week in the World of Warcraft, I have been doing something a little different, and something that people have always asked me. A fantastic subscriber, called Shay, has recruiter-friended me on the US realms, and I've been leveling up a character over on the US realms, and it's been quite a lot of fun, to be honest, and I've been streaming the leveling process. My character is called HybridPanda, and I am level 54 at the moment. Please excuse me for any background sound. There appear to be transformers out in the road, just like destroying everything. They're digging up the road or something. I don't know, but my entire house has been shaking for the last 3 days. Hooray. So, a pretty bad week again for raiding. God, we just are not having the luck at the moment, and it kind of sucks. So I've had a lot of free time to level up my characters, and, you know, I've actually been having a lot of fun leveling up. I have not leveled up a character in years. Literally, like, from the start. And all the new zones, I think they're beautiful. And also they've condensed a lot of the dungeons. I did Sunken Temple last night, and it was a tiny instance, just the bottom room with like 4 bosses. Easy. Easy, easy. Anyway, seriously enjoying leveling up. So I'm hoping to get to 85 fairly soon. I'm in Darkspear with Mufasa Prime and Swifty and Athena and all those people. It's like the most awesome YouTube guild in World of Warcraft, and it's great to be over here leveling up. Of course, I'm still going to play my EU as main, but you know, the time difference is great. I can raid on EU, and then when there's not much to do on EU, I can log on to US and do stuff here, because it's a completely different time zone, which is nice. So I've not done any arena for a few weeks now. I think I need to find some new partners. Some guy called Bismo, I think, was whispering me. I have to see if he's still up for that. Anyway, arenas. We will not talk about arena, okay? Don't talk about arena, guys. I've gotten back into a fairly more regular schedule of uploading videos. Thank God, because it was a bit dire for a time there when I was starting up live streaming. Hopefully I will have my second connection sorted out soon, and then uploading and live streaming at the same time will do nothing to my connection. You know, they won't affect each other at all, which is going to be a fucking revelation. So 4.2 went live on the servers this week. A small little patch, didn't really address too much, kind of pointless patch. Anyway, still looking in there for 4.3 to fight Deathwing and to transmog all my gear, but I do have my worries. They say that they are adding in 3 new 5-man dungeons, and I honestly can't see the point in this Blizzard. Why add 3 more 5-man dungeons when people want raids, people want raid content, people want, you know, new bosses to fight. We don't want 5-man stuff, because the 5-man inevitably just turns into face roll within a few weeks, and you know that the gear in there is going to be of a higher quality than the Firelands gear, because it's what they've always done. You know, they bring out 232 gear and Trial of the Crusader after, you know, the 232 gear from like Malagos and stuff became obsolete. And now, you know, we'll get the next patch and there'll be 291 gear, level 300 gear in there, I'm sure. And, you know, the one thing I think the game doesn't need is more 5-man dungeons. I think it needs more accessible raid content, you know, entertaining bosses. We don't need 7 bosses in one, you know, entire piece of expansion. Give us, you know, 12 bosses. Give us the Ulduar experience, please. Please. Anyway, the live stream is going well, and I've had a great time on here over the last week. It's really my favourite thing to do at the moment. I'm having so much fun on it, and it literally is the highlight of my day to get on there and do that. So remember, if you want to drop by, it's twitch.tv/HybridPanda. I usually go for about 10 hours a day, and we have a good crowd in there watching, and, you know, a lot of people have complained and said that it's not, you know, they don't have time to watch it, but if you just stop by, I promise you that something will usually be happening. We had a 48-hour live stream the other day with me, Zila, and Syla taking over, and it was really good fun. People stuck in there for a long time, a scary amount of time, and it's really nice to be able to interact with you guys much more closely and even do huge battlegrounds with you. Like that Ivus the Frostlord video, that 1 hour video that I uploaded. It was a bit of a fail in the end. Anyway, spoilers. I will get back to regular Dead Space 2 very soon. I've just not really had much time when it's dark. You know, when it's nighttime and I can record it in the dark and get a bit scared, sadly. I have been looking forward to it though, and I will finish it. I promise I'll finish it. The Sims should also be carrying on. Next part I will record without retarded microphone, and there'll be some more Battleground videos and all that good stuff that you like to watch on my channel going up soon. So I'm now sitting on a rather okay 143,806 honourable kills. About 3 or 4k. I'm very close to the 150k mark, which will leave 100k to knock out. 100k. It doesn't sound that bad. I need to start focusing really on Tolbarad and getting that honourable kills, because that is a really good place. You can just hide around there and just whore in the Ks. So I've got to say, last week in WoW-UP, I had Archimedes in front of me showing off his damn Ashes of Allah, like he's doing right now. And, you know, that's been fine, you know, I can deal with him having it. And then, at the start of last week, Jobbin from Storm, Earth and Fire, they got a drop. And then, for God's sakes, when I went to go and run it with a few people from Storm, Earth and Fire, there was also 2 people from my guild, Foon and Nuryaf, that went together as a 2 and did him. And they said, Panda, do you want to come? And I said, no. You know, I'll go with the people from Storm, Earth and Fire. And guess what? A fucking Ashes drop for the other group. Oh my god, it's plaguing me. This Ashes is taunting me. It's taunting the crap out of me. Oh, let's hope that this week's run is more successful. God damn. If someone else goes if Nalzi goes and gets it this week, I'm just gonna explode. So that's all for this week, my little pandas. Thank you very much for watching. Please do leave a rating and subscribe if you're not already. And a favourite would not hurt either. It's been a pleasure to talk for you guys, and I hope to see you through the week on the live stream and in the comment section on YouTube. Please have a very nice week, guys, and I will speak to you soon. Panda out!